He's like,
Cool, 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 cool. What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and today we're doing a live reaction to One Piece 836. Crazy that we're nearing 1,000. This has a long title. It's the Vivre card Lola gave. The main shot here is Akoiji. From the decks of the world, the 500 million man arc, Akoiji on an island, Akoji on an island, however you pronounce his name. He's got like a weird penguin dude behind him, and he's like eating something, but he's just chilling, and it's like a snow island. This is a very short chapter, 14 pages, so I'm guessing we're just gonna find out some information, and then they're gonna cut away. So here we go. Nami's like, "You have a daughter named Lola? And she's run away from home? It couldn't be." Obviously it is. And this is Pudding going, "My beloved older sister, she also wanted the freedom to choose her own love and set off on the ocean, on a journey of courtship." And he's like, "Cracker, unhand me. Lola, Chiffon, I just have to see my girls." So maybe it was a mistranslation in the last chapter, because it said, it made it seem like, that only the first two daughters were his, or only the first few children were his, but Lola seems to be pretty low on the, or Chiffon at least, is like the 16th daughter or something like that. She was pretty low, so why would, I don't know, it was very confusing. Maybe it was just a mistranslation in the last chapter. And he's like, "Lola," he's like, "my mom's a pirate. You can have this. It's really special. It's my mom's Vivre card. Namizao, you and I are now officially sworn sisters." Whoa, that's awesome. Captain Lola's mom is some bigwig pirate. Take special care of that. It's sure to come in handy later. Which is interesting. I mean, Lola has been a spirit for the most part. You know, she was stuck on Thriller Bark, and she was in that hippopotamus for a while. So maybe she doesn't know the turn that Big Mom actually has made, because I mean, it seemed like she's seen what the Straw Hats are about, and she's making it seem like Big Mom would help them, which, I mean, I don't know what would happen there, but Nami's like, "It can't be. Lola's mom is the Big Mom." Luffy's like, She was like, "I was born in this world. I was born in the new world. So that means this guy here is Lola's father." What? He's looking so stupid. He's like, Sui, a bird with a top hat on. It's like, woo! It's flying straight at Luffy. He's like, ah. Oh, it's that freaking bunny dude again. He's got the spear in his hand. Somebody was making a comment saying that Mihawk's soul is in this dude. I very, very much disagree, but it would be cool. The bird's like, Suru! He's got like a freaking spear. He's twirling it in the air. He's like, Luffy's like, "They're back for more. That rabbit and crane. They're flying right for us." And he's like, just determined look. Someone yells, "Stop right there, Randolph!" Boom! He slams into the ground. I don't know if it was the father or, what's his face back there? What was that guy's name? Let's go back. Cracker. I don't know who yelled that out. Let's find out. Now, Cracker's just got a face like, oh no, he's worried. And all the trees just went crap, and then like almost disintegrated, kind of. They like lost their soul. And all of the forest is like just decomposing, kind of. It's like going away. And he's like, "Haki?" Luffy's like, "No, that was something else. They withered away from fear alone." Is it Big Mom herself? "Why is one of the heralded Sweet Three commanders in this forest?" Cracker's like, "What? Am I not good enough to be here or something?" "Forgive our insolence, Lord Cracker. Eek! You sure got some balls. Crashing my party, sticking your nose where it don't belong, and doing it all in plain sight, Rudolph." "My apologies. He forced me." "Liar, you dragged me here." They spoke, so he must be a big shot then. He's definitely strong, that's for sure. So Cracker was the one that did it. Yeah, you can see his mouth open in the back. "Stop right there, Randolph." And then he just looks upset. And I guess the trees just get scared because he got mad. He must have like gone some sort of rampage or something like that. Alright. And then I don't know why they didn't notice him before though, the force, because they're like, why is one of the heralded Suite 3 commanders in this force? It's like, he's been there for like a minute now. And they all got scared and whatnot. Alright, so Randolph is like, my apologies, he forced me, and pointed to the crane, and the crane is like, liar, you dragged me here. And Luffy and Nami are just like, and Nami's like, they spoke. And Nami's like, so he must be a big shot then. And Luffy's like, he's definitely strong, that's for sure. Cracker's like, Mama is a woman who always seizes the initiative. Straw Hat Luffy is the man who brought down Doflamingo. Since Brûlé would probably have her hands full with you, she sent me along. I take exception to that, brother. I can't simply let that slide. That was rude and insulting. Yeah, Drew. If she had simply given me the word, I'd have slaughtered him in the blink of an eye. Agreed, Drew. And Luffy's like, awesome, a monster tree. It's that lady. So Brûlé is like on top of this crazy looking demented tree that has a curly mustache, fangs, and like a long tongue. And she's just chilling on it. And Cracker looks up like, And what's his face? The father is all afraid now. Up until today, not a single person targeting by us has left our team's Forest of Temptation alive, Drew. Master of the Force of Temptation, King Bomb. It's always weird when somebody says that, because it's like they escape it pretty easily. I'm sure they're going to. Makes that claim kind of half-hearted. Cracker's like, yeah, that's fine and all, but we ain't got the time for these coy little game of yours. Tomorrow afternoon, all the Vinsmoke family's brothers will be in attendance at the Whole Cake Chateau. This union with the who's saying that? This union with the Vinsmoke family is an event Mama has long waited for, as it'll finally mean the acquisition of the Germa 66 military force, along with their research and science division. Brûlé's like, I know that already. And she shoots the mirror beam. Bark, bark. Rah. Whoa, they turn into animals. Hoot, hoot. I don't know who turned into animals, though. It's like just random. I believe, like, the trees and whatnot turn into animals. Okay. Luffy's like, so how come that one branch is talking? She's like, I'm not a branch, you dimwit. Feast your eyes on this, Straw Hat. Luffy, Nami, save us. It's Carrot and Chopper. And Luffy's like, what happened to you guys? How did you end up in there? He shoved us into this mirror world. He uses the power of mirrors. Be careful. What do you think of that, Brother Cracker? Isn't it she? I've already got these guys by the scruff of their necks. And she shoots a beat. She throws the mirror on the ground and cracks it. She's like, they're like, Chopper, Carrot, speak to me. Are you all right? We're fine. It's not like we ourselves actually shattered. Luffy, hold on a sec. Cracker's like, fine, whatever. First things first. We'll start with this loose-lipped buffoon here. Mama said she wouldn't lose any sleep if you had an accident. What? Lin said that? Well then, let this sink in. I mean, I could very well be your father. Perhaps. You were my original, but you're not mine now. According to Mama, her previous 43 husbands are just random group of outsiders with no blood relation whatsoever. No, I'm begging you. What about my daughters? I'm related to them. They're my flesh and blood. Please don't. And he goes to chop his head off, but Luffy kicks the sword and stops it in place. Bing! He's like, get that shit out of here, brah. And in the meantime, he's still holding, Cracker's still holding his head. Luffy stops that blade, flips over, and then freaking throws his jet stamp, his what's it called, rubber stamp on his arm, bam, like that. And Cracker's like, ugh. Luffy's like, yeah, and lets go of him, and father falls on the ground, and Cracker's just like kind of backing up, like, yeah. Luffy drops down on the ground. Cracker's like, is this pity, compassion? Father's like, thank you. He's like, you've known him for so long, and yet you act like you don't feel a thing for him. And everybody's like, holy crap, this is not going to end well. Yeah, Lord Cracker's about to open up a huge can of whoop-ass right here. Nami's like, we've got to go. What's your name? My name is Pound. Just a while ago, you said the name Lola, didn't you not? Pound Cake. Where did you think you're running off to, homies? Grab them, capture them, do not let them get away. As long as it's in that direction, it won't be a problem. Rawr! So the entire force is chasing them. Nami's like, hang on a second. Here it is. She's got the Vega card in between her boobs. And then it shines. Whoa. They're like, what is this? This is my friend's Lola's mom's Viva card. I can't say for certain if that means it's Big Mom's or not. They're like, ah. She's like, what the hell is going on here? What's wrong with you guys? I'm talking to you too, King Bomb. And he's like, we're sorry, Brule. We homies cannot oppose that girl, Drew. What? We can sense it. Mama's powerful soul, Drew. Huh? Bam! Luffy gets thrown into one of the trees. Ah! Luffy, you! And dude's coming out. Cracker. He's like, damn. Knock once and it splits in two. Knock again and it becomes three. You have zero chance of coming out this victorious. You'll only interrupt Mama's ceremony over my dead body. Yonko, Big Mom's pirates, one of 3 sweet commanders, 1,000 arms Cracker. Bounty, 860 million. What is it with these massive, massive bounties? Luffy, breathe. Is that, yeah, 860 million. Luffy, breathe. We can't have you fighting all out. That's not what we're here for. Remember, as soon as we get out of this forest, our top priority is to get and find Sanji. Not go all out? I don't know any other way. A desperate clash with one of the Yonko's officers. So, I'm very interested to see what he has done to warrant 860 million. I'm not a huge fan of these bounties in the New World because, like, Jack, when you saw 1 billion, you're like, all right, this dude is known as a calamity. He's a lieutenant, or he's one of the 3 calamities of Kaido, who is, you know, one of the strongest beasts. He is the strongest now that Whitebeard's dead. That was the only person that was able to really, you know, beat him. And yeah, he's like this super scary monster. So obviously, one of his guys that's known as a calamity must have caused so much destruction, killed so many people. I mean, is that it? Because if you really think about it, Luffy has not really killed anybody, nor does he target civilians. So that is one of the reasons that he had a lower bounty score than Kid when they were all the supernovas, when they all met up, because Kid had killed civilians and whatnot. So I'm guessing that's probably the reasoning. They never really give a clear-cut definition to how they get their bounties. But yeah, this dude, 1,000 Arms Cracker, must have killed quite a lot of people to get 860 million. Cause that's crazy. That is quite a high number. But anyway, very interesting. I'm doubting that that's just Cracker's ability. He's got to be super strong. He's got to have some haki of some sort because he's got a ton of arms, and that can't just be his devil fruit or whatever the case is. Let me know what you think is going to happen next. Do you think that Luffy's going to go all out in this battle? I'm leaning towards something actually interrupting them and them getting split up and being able to leave. Also, very interesting that the Vivre card, which is just supposed to take a tiny bit of your soul, like a tiny bit, and guide the person into the next direction. Big Mom, obviously, soul person, put a ton of it in there. So I think that might hold something of importance. If you agree with me, let me know. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that crap. Peace.